Hey guys, welcome. It is day 154 of 366. I am reading one passage a day, every day for a year and a day from the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday, because there are 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living. And they are all great teachings, and I hope they will cross the path of someone that uses it for the benefit of all mankind. So, if you notice in my profile, I accidentally put day 152 twice, so it actually is day 154. Human, made a mistake. But here we go. October 30th, who gets the lion's share? Aren't you ashamed to reserve for yourself only the remnants of your life and to dedicate to wisdom only the time that can't be directed to business? And that's from Seneca on the brevity of life. In one of his letters, Seneca tells a story about Alexander the Great. Apparently, as Alexander was conquering the world, certain countries would offer him pieces of their territory in hopes that he'd leave them alone in exchange. Alexander would tell them, writes Seneca, that he hadn't come all the way to Asia to accept whatever they would give him, but instead they were going to have to accept whatever he chose to leave them. According to Seneca, we should treat philosophy the same way in our lives. Philosophy shouldn't have to accept what time or energy is left over from other occupations, but instead we should graciously make time for those other pursuits only once our study is finished. If real self-improvement is what we're after, why do we leave our reading until those few minutes before we shut off the lights to go to bed? Why do we block off 8 to 10 hours in the middle of the day to be at the office or to go to meetings but block out no time for thinking about the big questions? Now, the average person somehow manages to squeeze in 28 hours of television per week, or today on scrolling on TikTok or YouTube and just scrolling about a bunch of bullshit videos, cat videos, people falling, Karens, police brutality, shit that shouldn't be in your brain. Anyway, the average person somehow managed to squeeze in 28 hours of television per week, but ask them if they had time to study philosophy, and they will probably tell you they're too busy. The great thing about philosophy and our study is that it will create time for you if you use it. I mean, just think of all the people that have gone before us. You get these nuggets of wisdom that they took 10, 20, 30, their whole lives to learn. Have you ever heard somebody say, man, if I knew way back when what I know now, man, my life would be completely different? Maybe. Yeah, it is. I think the thing is, I'm 41 now, and let's say back when I was 15, if I knew then what I know now, probably would be a bit different if I had used it. And that's the main thing. I've said this before, that it is great taking in all this wisdom, these lessons from these Stoic philosophers and anybody that you can learn from that has spent years and years of their whole lifetimes learning, as long as you use it. But a lot of people don't use it. You don't need all this information. There's a lot of information. I just hope that some of these teachings, if you take one of these teachings and it really just strikes a chord with you and you run with it and it changes your life for the better, your family's lives, and all that good stuff, then it was worth it. So take it in, put in that time for study. It will save you time. And if you want to learn anything and pretty much do anything in this world, somebody wrote about it in a book. They did. If it's humanly possible, somebody wrote about it. Pretty sure you can find anything that you want to do. So learn from others and save yourself some time and some headaches. But if you can do me a favor, if you have learned anything from this channel, just one thing, and you've put it into practice in your life, leave me a comment and tell me what you did, and share it with other people and let them know. Because that's all you need. All you need is one. And that's my goal for this channel. Wherever you're going to find it, YouTube, TikTok, maybe it'll end up on Instagram or something like that. But I just want to do some good. So let me know if anything on this channel or anything else that you've learned in philosophy, Stoic philosophy or other philosophy, if anything has been a benefit to your life, share it. hopefully, somebody else will use the same piece of advice and I'll do some good for them too. All right, see you tomorrow.